Feels like we're on the edge right now. I wish that I could say I'm proud. I'm sorry that
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is me trying to act like this is the beginning of the video, but it's not really. This is the end of the video, and I'm just trying to film my intro.
The truth will be revealed.
Forget the intro, let's get started right away.
First, to prime my eyes, I'm actually going to use the light neutral concealer by Colourpop. I'm going to go in with this flat brush right here. That's our concealer. Now I'm going to go into this matte white like skin shade in the Kathleen Lights palette. So now I'm going to go into this brownish shade down here. Add that onto our crease with this tapered crease brush. I'm going to add this pukey brown right here. Same tapered brush. I'm going to focus this on the outer corner. And then into the crease. I'm going to go in with this other like tapered brush. It's a little bit more precise. We're going to go into these two shades right here.
So right here, all I'm doing is taking that shadow and slowly building up the color. The less product you get initially, the better the blend. So slowly build, grab a little bit more, and add the color, as you see right here.
I'm going to grab the brush that I had previously. With no extra product on it, I'm going to blend the crease. I'm trying to blend those colors together. Now I'm going to go in with the Colourpop Tinsil Supershock shadow. I would typically go in with these with my finger, but these brushes are meant to be used with the Supershock shadows.
This was actually the first time I used the brushes with these Supershock shadows, and I was actually really impressed with how well they worked together. I'm so impressed! Look at that pigment!
I'm going to go in one more time into this.
So right here, all I'm doing is intensifying that purple shade. Another purpose for this technique is to blend the shades together seamlessly. I'm
actually going to go in with a little bit of this shade right here. I'm actually going to spray this shadow with the Project Beauty Spray Set and Go Makeup Setting Spray. I'm going to go in with that same flat brush that we used with the Colourpop shadow. And then I'm going to grab a little bit more of that Colourpop purple shade and bring it back to life right in the edge of that. I'm going to go in one last time into these shades. Into the crease, blend that all out. Now I'm going to add mascara. And this is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. I'm just going to do a very light layer. I'm going to go into these Kiss lashes. We're going to start on the face, and for that I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to use my Make It Last setting spray first. Spray myself a little bit. I'm going to use this as primer as well. Now we're going to go in with the N7 Stay Perfect foundation in Warm Ivory. I'm going to apply that foundation onto this brush. We're going to move on to concealer, a light neutral 15 by Colourpop No Filter Concealer. And then I'm going to go in with my darker shading concealer that I got in the shade Deep Tan 55.
Now I'm taking my Real Techniques blending sponge and just blending all that concealer out. Now taking the stippling brush and then once again the blender. Now I'm just taking a little bit of that lighter concealer to clean up in certain areas.
We're going to set our under eyes, and I'm going to be using the Born This Way Ethereal setting powder. And we're going to use one of these like bigger face brushes. Make sure that I have no creases going on. And then I'm going to add my powder anywhere we placed concealer.
So right here, all I did was switch over to a bigger brush.
I'm going to be using the Colourpop highlighter pressed powder face in the shade Private Party. I'm going to use that same powder brush. Now for the highlighter. I don't typically use fan brushes for my highlight, but we're going to do it anyways. This is the highlighter in Boy Next Door. It's pretty, but in the pan, look at what happens. I swirl it and it's like kind of too glittery, kind of almost. Yeah, it's like almost like chunky. It's really weird. We'll see how it applies with the fan brush. Okay, oh. Highlight that pimple. Looks pretty, but then I have a line across my face, and then on this side it didn't show up right. So I'm gonna grab my usual highlighting brush and I'm gonna try to blend that out somehow. Add a little bit maybe right there at the high point. Let's see. I'm gonna try to do is spritz my face real quick, even though I'm not done. I'm gonna do it anyways because that highlight was a little too glittery. Well, now I'm gonna use the angled brush, and I'm gonna go into my Becca Jaclyn Hill limited edition palette, and I'm gonna use this. Now smile like nothing's wrong with your makeup.
By the way, I filmed this a long time ago, and I actually started working with that highlighter after removing that first layer. It actually worked really well.
I'm gonna do those eyebrows with my Anastasia Dipbrow pomade in dark brown. I'm going to use these two brushes that I used earlier with the amount of product that's already on there, and just wipe it under my eyelash. So now I'm just going to coat my bottom lashes with that same e.l.f. Cosmetics lengthening and volumizing mascara, blah blah blah. Once again, I'm going to go into the Boy Next Door highlighter. Add whatever's left on my brush and put it on my brow bone to set my eyebrows. The Sonia Kashuk brow gel. I have the Kylie Cosmetics lip gloss in, what is this shade? Cherry Pie or something? In Cherry Pie. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna spray myself one last time with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Okay, so guys, that was the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to see my next video. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
I carry for you, I care for you, but the edge right now. I wish that I could say I'm proud.